Okay guys, so welcome back to another video. What I wanted to talk about today was the offset of the irons. I just read a little bit about it, and I kind of learning about especially the game improvement clubs, how the offset changes. It can affect your swing a lot. And the reason that I realized this because a lot of times the game improvement clubs, they put the offset, they have a lot of offset, so that kind of like makes you hook the ball. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you these two clubs. This one is a old Mizuno club blade, and it has very little offset. Well, this one right here is the one that I'm playing with, the TaylorMade, that has more offset. So now I've been testing it, and a lot of times with the 7-iron, with the game improvement, if I hit it a little bit to the left, like a draw, if I overdraw it, I can easily hook it. Well, with this one, it's much more difficult to do that, with the same swing. So let me show you. So I think you just have to be careful with what you get, especially when you buy new clubs, because you think, oh yeah, it's so forgiving, but at the same time, when you get a good swing and maybe you like to play a draw, a lot of times you find yourself hooking the ball, and a lot of times it might not be you, it might be just the club that is making you do that. So I think for me it would be better just a little less offset, I would say. And I notice this on the course when I'm on the course, and sometimes it starts like a draw, and then it starts hooking, and I realize now if I play that Mizuno with that one, it's very difficult to do that, unless I'm purposely doing it. So here, this is a shot with I'm gonna try to play my draw, 7-iron, just straight, and play my draw. Okay, so that one was pretty good. It drew. Now I'm gonna play with this Mizuno 7-iron, and I'm gonna try to do the same thing. Okay, so hopefully you can see the ball flight. Okay, they started more to the right, and this one didn't draw. Obviously, the offset just means that they put the club face a little back. So basically, what that does is going to delay when you swing right here, the face is going to be a little closer, so that kind of gets rid of the slice. So that's why they do it. Well as this one, the blades, they has very little offset. So actually the game improvement clubs are designed to help you square the ball more, because they know that you're coming a little more open. So I don't know if that makes any sense, but if you don't need that, I think what's gonna happen is you start hooking the ball, so you gotta be careful. So for me, it'd be perfect to have the same design, but just a little less offset, and see how it goes. So, okay, so now I have the game improvement club, and I'm not gonna try to hook it, but I'm gonna try to play a big draw. And you'll see that it's gonna be very easy to hook it. Okay, aiming straight. Okay, so yeah, see how the ball just keeps turning. So now if I do the same thing with the Mizuno blades, obviously it's going to be less distance, because the loft is like an 8-iron actually, I think so. But just for purposes of this test, I'm going to just hit the 7, and I'm going to try to play like a big draw, do the same. Okay, so you see that perfect example there. See that one? It was like a little baby draw, and I felt the same swing. Whereas this one right here, the game improvement, it gave me more of a draw, So, and so I would say with the blade, I will have a better chance of hitting the green than with this one. Obviously, I'm gonna get more distance with this 7-iron than this 7-iron, but if I can find something in between, it'd be perfect. Okay, so I have here a 6-iron, and this is the one that I tend to hook a lot, 6-iron. I'm gonna play a draw, big draw. Okay. Now if I do the same thing with a 6-iron with the Mizuno, I actually play these other Mizunos. They're not the blades, but they're more less help in the back, so, and less offset. So this one's right here. All I'm saying that with this one right here is going to be more difficult to, I mean, with the same swing, you're not going to lose it to the right that much. Yeah, in fact that's what happens a lot of times. This one went a little bit to the right. When I switch clubs, you realize that you have less offset, so it's going to be more open, so it's going to be straighter or a little bit to the right. More offset, you're going to lose it to the left. So definitely something to take into account. 6-iron, aim at the white flag back there with a little draw. That was off the toe. And now I'm gonna play my 6-iron. Game improvement. Trying to get it to draw from that white flag. Okay, that's a perfect example. See right there how this one, I lost it a little bit to the left. Now I'm gonna try to do it more. I'm gonna try to swing a little faster. 6-iron. This is the Mizuno, not the blade, but the little more bladey looking iron. So with less offset. So I'm gonna try to do the same thing. Bigger draw. Okay, that definitely felt like it should have drawn more, and it went straight. So. Okay guys, so that was it for the video. Hope you liked it. I think it's really informative, especially for me, trying to learn this new offset things on the irons. And a lot of times, for instance, with this 6-iron, I find myself in the course, I hook the ball a lot with this one. And if I look down into it, I can see that there's more offset on this club. So for me, if I can find some clubs with a little less offset, but the same forgiveness in the back, I'm not saying that I need to play blades, but I'm saying that if you're a person who like to play a draw, who plays a draw, and find yourself hooking it, maybe a lot of times, it could be the club itself. Too much offset on the club can cause that. So, anyways, I think it's something that you should look into it, especially when you buy new clubs or you try clubs. You gotta take that into account, and especially if you like to play a draw. So, anyways, hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching, and until next time.